All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Listen, my name is Rosalind Hall, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about me before I get started in this presentation. And don't forget, tell us if you are a guest and, just say hello. Tell us who invited you. But I want to tell you this quick story. I was talking to my daughter and my husband and my son just walked in from the gym, and I asked them to stop by my daughter's house to pick up my 9-year-old granddaughter. Well, first of all, I'm Rosalind Hall. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of four and grandmother of Harper. And I was talking to my 31-year-old today, and I was asking her, I said, I was really thinking about some stuff. Sometimes I'll reminisce about some stuff that I used to have to do, and that helps to push me so I don't go back there no more. And so I don't make those same mistakes, those lazy mistakes anymore. And I was talking to her and I almost started crying. And I told her, I said, hey, do you have your letter? She said, "What letter? If I cry, please don't, I'm gonna be fine." But I said, "Do you have your letter when you were running, when you ran track and you got your letter?" And she said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Can you send it when your dad comes to pick up Harper?" And she said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, I gotta go find it and dig it out right now. She's 31. So she's had this letter for years. So you're probably wondering why this letter is not on a jacket. So I've got a 31-year-old, a 28-year-old, a 20-year-old, and an 18-year-old. And my 18-year-old and my 20-year-old, their lives are a little bit different because mama and daddy we're in a much better financial position right now. And I remember, and I'm going to take my 30-year-old. I got to tell you what happened when she was in high school. She ran track. Her dad ran track. I ran track. She wanted to run track and she was really good at it. So in her 10th grade, she was so good, she had already got received her letter. But the only part about that, see, that's exciting, right? We always want our kids to do good. We want them to do good academically, and we want them to do good in the things that they do. And sh- at this particular dinner, at the end of the season of track, we go to this dinner, and they give her a letter. Of all things, they give her a letter. And I say that because at that time, I was so happy that she got this letter, and it was a H for Hillcrest High School. She got the letter, but we were in no position to get her the jacket that the letter goes on. And as you could, as you heard me say, I asked my husband, I'm like, did Danielle send the letter? Because we didn't have enough money to buy her the Letterman's jacket that she so rightfully deserved. And I'm only saying that because there are so many things that we were not able to do for our younger children that so many people are having to deal with right now. A lot of parents are having to say, "No, babe, I can't do it. I wish had the money to do it, but I couldn't do it." And see, the thing is, guys, I say that with regret, but I say it also to you so that you will take action now and do something about that so you don't have to be in a regretting spot like I am. Sydney, our 28-year-old, she had the only thing she wanted to do in 5th grade was go to camp, the Greenville camp. All the kids in Greenville County in 5th grade were invited to go to a camp for the weekend. I remember that camp was a whopping $250. I didn't have $250 for her to go, so she couldn't go. She was one of the 10 children at the school doing other things because she could not go because we couldn't afford it. And we talk about it now and we kind of laugh about it, but I understand. I understand why it's just some things you just want to do as a kid. Can you think of something that you weren't able to do as a child because your parents couldn't afford it? All I wanted was a Barbie doll, and my mom couldn't afford to buy me a Barbie doll. But I lived. But I want to present something to you all today, a skill that I learned how to do that, number one, made me a lot of money. And number two, it started creating yeses for my children. So I want to tell you about this system that we learned how to do, and we used it to get ourselves in a better financial position. So if you guys would just turn your attention real quick, I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper. And I'm going to tell you that I'm going to call out some things to you, and I want you to write those things down. And I want you to, but while I'm getting ready to go into this presentation, I want you to write down a couple of things. Write down your kids' names. Write down those things that they have been asking for. And you're still trying to figure out how, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I don't know how and what, where the money is gonna come from. Write those things down. And then after I finish, as I'm showing you what I did to change things around for me, you start checking those babies off. And yep, she can have that. Yep, he can have that. Yep. Because when you find something that you can do, and it comes with the system, a no-fail system if you're coachable and trainable, you'll see very, very quickly how you can turn things around. And like I said, start saying yes to your children. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing, you guys give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. I want to introduce to you this idea of turning $79 into $10,000 a month. Okay. With the right mindset, strategy, and dedication. We're going to explore how it happens, but I want to talk to you about the right mindset. See, I didn't have the right mindset to do anything except talk about, oh, I don't have any money. You better not ask me that. Don't, oh Lord, they coming to ask me for this. See, that was my mindset at one point in time. You know what I asked my kids a couple of weeks ago? I said, listen, I said, I'm going to be real busy building this business. So I want you guys to make a list of the stuff that you want so that at the end of this 90 days, I can start checking some of those things off of your list. Strategy. We have a system. We have a 4-step system that is easy to use. I don't know how to use social media, Rosalind. They keep talking about TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and YouTube, Facebook. I don't know how to use any of those things. Don't worry about it. We've got the social media guru, okay? We've got the social media guru. And you don't have to worry about going to pay tens of thousands of dollars for any type of social media training. We are going to make sure you have that dedication. Now, like I said, we're going to show you how to do it, but I want you to be dedicated, and you should be dedicated if you really want to change something in your life. Be dedicated to this. Now, let's talk about how it's going to happen. I know, right? A secret video. It is. It's a video. See, the average person doesn't know what to say. The average person don't want to talk about something that they don't know about. And the average person, sometimes when they open up their mouth to get ready to talk, guess what? Everything clams up in you, and nothing comes out. So we have a video that you're going to send to people, a video that is going to tell them everything they need to know, and they will be able to make a sensible um, answer based on the information in that video. How much does it take to get started? Only $79. Only $79. $79 changed my life. Now, you're probably looking at this because is this a pyramid scheme? Is this a scam? I've heard about these type things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, anytime you give someone money and you get something in exchange, it's not a pyramid. It's not a scam. A scam is when you don't get nothing. You don't even get a service. Okay. That email that you've been waiting on that never did arrive, or the digital products that never did arrive. No, when you spend money, You're going to get something. Okay. I want to tell you before I get all the way into the money side, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a few of our products, just a few, just maybe two. But our products that I'm going to talk about is the Weight Magic Candy, which is burning fat. It's suppressing appetite. It is when I tell you I have unbigged my back. I when I heard the phrase unbig my back, I was like, what in the world? Until I turned around and looked at my back and saw all the rolls gone. The other thing is our detox tea. All right, our detox tea. So this is candy, juice, and it's very, very easy. Some of the benefits are decreased appetite, cravings, boost metabolism, turns up the thermogenesis. It helps to block blood sugar conversion to body fat. It helps to improve insulin sensitivity, and it helps to improve cardiovascular and blood sugar health. I am on blood pressure medication, and these products work just fine for me. Okay. Uh, where I mentioned the insulin sensitivity. So if you are dealing with blood sugar, well, sweet blood, this is actually going to be something that you can use. Actually, it may even improve your A1C level. We have a lot of people on our team who have given us testimonies of how their blood sugar has improved. Fast acting weight management candy. It's made with natural, safe, clinical ingredients. We have two flavors, salted caramel and vanilla cream. It's low fat, gluten free, low sodium, MSG free, no artificial sweeteners. Let me go back to this real quick. Because right now, a lot of people are trying to, with all the things going on in the world, a lot of people are wanting more natural things, right? They are wanting something that's gluten free, low sodium, no MSG, and no artificial sweeteners. Our drink to shrink is some kind of drink. Well, I remember when I first started drinking the juice, it's a detox tea with 9 herbs, persimmon leaf, holy thistle, malva leaf, marshmallow leaf, blessed thistle, papaya, ginger, chamomile, and myrrh. Now, I want to tell you something. I could tell you it cleanses this and it cleanses that, but I'm going to tell you what it did for me. After I had my emergency open heart surgery, they put me on 5 different medications, 4 blood pressure, 1 for cholesterol. I started drinking the drink, and within a few months, I was able to come off of 3 of them. 3 of these medications, and everything else, my the other 2, they lowered the dosage. So it's not just a detox tea to have you cleaning out your colon and all that kind of stuff. And if you're thinking that it's something that's going to cause diarrhea, it's not going to do that either. It removes the toxins out of your body that's causing all of that havoc. It's a natural herbal infusion, 100% organic, caffeine free. It's a detox tea, like I said, it's a weight management tea. Now, this is me. I was 242 pounds, a size 22, and now I am a size 10. Now, what I want you guys to really pay attention to is you can't see it, but this is 3 months prior to my emergency open heart surgery, 3 months before. Very overweight. I'm out there having a good time with my family. And 3 months later, I almost lost my life. But here I am, a recovered food addict, and now I'm 100, now I'm a size 10. This is Amy. Amy drank the tea, and she's the only person that I know of that has actually drank the tea and lost 5 pounds in one day. 5 pounds in one day. I don't know what was going on, but she did it. That's what happened with her. Her first time doing it. This is Nina. Her testimony is she was 300 pounds here. What amazes me with her is how she has aged backwards. And a lot of times, in some of my own pictures, and I've actually looked and I was like, wow, just looking at how I looked back then. And I tell you one thing, I can tell just looking at her, for her to be 50 years old, It's unbelievable. This is Tanisha Graham. She was a professional basketball player. And when you know how it is when we retire, or we only work part-time now, we kind of let things go, and we kind of let our health go a little bit. And she got a little tummy there, but she took the test, and the T won. So she drank the juice and ate the candy and lost the weight. This is Raquel. Raquel did 30 days of eating our candy. Remember, I told you it was clinically proved, right? Well, she wanted to check to see for herself, and she did. Eating the candy, it burns 600 calories, I'm sorry, 800 calories an hour. Detoxing is a lifestyle, y'all. So like I said, I understand when, people say I don't want to use the restroom all day or what have you, but it's not about using the restroom all day. It's about detoxifying your body and cleaning that thing out. Now, let's get into the money. Why is this going to work? Why is this going to work? You're going to invest $79, and then you're going to turn around and you got this video. What are you going to do with that? All you're going to do is send that video to people to we're going to show you how to do it. It's no selling. You just pass the video until you find your two people that get it, right? Now, only $79. If you want another package, you could get a larger package. We do have larger packages with more products in them, and I want you to actually talk to the person who invited you about those products and those prices for those different ones. We have two different lifestyle bonuses. This is the only company that I've ever been in that actually offers two bonuses. So when you come in and at one of the smaller packages, you find two people and they find two people, you're going to get a $50 bonus that month. When you bring in three people and help them find three people, you'll get $150, and so on. You find four people, help them find four people. It's $250 that you're going to get at the end of the month. And then you have the 5x5 lifestyle bonus, and you're going to get $350 with that one. Now, here's the larger bonus. With this bonus, when you come in with 70 points and get two people to come in on 70 points, you're going to get the $100 bonus. Okay. And you see how this goes: the 3x3, the 4x4, and then again we have the 5x5. So when you find five people and help them get five people, it's just a cycle, you're going to get $700 at the end of the month. Now, let me clear up something real quick, because I want you to see even how much easier it is even to hit the other bonus. These same five people can go and purchase that smaller package, and now you're going to qualify for the 350 as well. It's just that simple. Now, to explain it to you so you'll see it in real time, this is you. These are the two people that you're going to go get, right? And you're going to help them get one person. And here's the number two. Help them get one person. And there's the number two. Get two partners, help your two get two, duplicate and repeat. Just that simple. Guys, we've got several other ways to get paid. You're going to get 50% when someone joins your team. You're going to get 50% when someone uses your link to go sign someone up. You're going to get 20% off of their weekly commission. Of course, up to the $700 monthly bonuses I just went over. 20% check match on your team pay. Also, 10% down to 4 generations, guys. Then you have the 2% weekly share in the company-wide volume, which is once you reach diamond, you're going to get 2% of the global bonus pool of the total company-wide generated sales. And who does that? Who does that? We also have the larger bonuses. These are one-time bonuses once you hit certain, and there are criteria to hit these huge bonuses. Blue Diamond, 10,000. Double Blue Diamond, 20. Black Diamond, $40,000. Double Black Diamond, 75,000, and then green Diamond, which is 150,000. Let me stop right here real quick, because when I looked at this a couple of weeks ago, I said, wow, you know, some people don't even make $40,000 a year. Some people don't even make 75,000 a year, you know, and and if you could use our system and don't have to work hard, just smart. Remember, our system is duplicatable. Wouldn't it be nice? Like, what would you do with that bonus? What would you do this with that bonus? Now, does it work? Absolutely. Absolutely. All you have to do is say yes and get started. That's all you need to do. But before you make your decision, I want you to remember something. I want you to remember something. Go back to that list that I told you to make. Look at that list. And I want you to imagine yourself saying yes to your children for all of those things that you want them to have. See, what I should have had you to do was write a list of all that stuff you had to say no for. I don't know about you, but I had to make a choice. And that was a choice to either put Sydney in braces or Danielle in braces. And being that we couldn't put Danielle in braces, she's the same one who still has that H with no Letterman's jacket. So I want you to make a decision tonight, not based on my story, but what your story is going to be in the future when you're telling your grandchildren what you did for them and your parent and your children so that they could live a life much better than what you're living right now. Guys, my name is Rosalind Hall. I appreciate you getting on here with me tonight. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. And I hope and I pray that you do make a decision that's going to benefit you and your family tonight. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming.